Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to present to you a used vehicle. It's this Lyseo Time integrated 690G from Bürstner, and this one here comes with navigation and it comes with a solar setup. 62,000 euros. It has got 17,000 kilometers on the clock, 163 horsepower, 7 meters in length, 292 height, 232 in width, and door opens. That's good. And that's where I am right now. This place here is called the Freistadt Caravanning and More Sulzemoos, which is to the north of Munich. Now, used vehicle, so that would mean you hope it's going to be a bit cheaper. Is that really the case? Well, the advantage of a used vehicle is that maybe some of the problems that initially come with new ones have been ironed out. With motorhomes, I'm not suggesting this is the case with cars, it certainly isn't. That's number one. Number two is they put some equipment on, and in this case you're getting the solar, which you'd have to pay extra for. It's very difficult with prices. I keep trying to make this point over, but I'm failing, because when I don't say the price, there'll always be several people in the comment section saying, how much does it cost? That's what people really want to know. Well, I don't know how much it costs, because it depends on what sort of equipment they actually want. Then I can sort of answer that question. But until I know precisely what people want and what they expect to get with it, I don't know. Right, so I can't see much there. It's dark, so I won't bother. So we've got the bed out in its out position. There'll be a ladder somewhere to get up there, and there's the ladder at the back. It is quite high, that, isn't it? But the advantage of being quite high is that'll mean you get a big garage at the back. This looks a bit dark, so where's the light? I'll see if I can sort that one out as I'm leaving. The normal thing to do, of course, is to sort the lighting situation before you come into a van. Right, you've got a false wall here. Comes across like that. But I say this thing here doesn't look used at all. I've got a feeling that false walls will be anything that moves is eventually going to break. But I mean, mine did in my van. But if anybody else has got any opinions, do make them. Right, here, kitchen. Well, this, I don't think this has been used at all. Maybe this was used as a demonstration van, I don't know. Could be that somebody bought it and realised they didn't, which is quite common, that they didn't want to use it after all. That nobody was going to go away on holiday with them or something like that. So maybe they just thought, you know what, let's just sell it and go to a hotel or something like that. Older people often buy them, unfortunately. You know, they get ill. So all sorts of reasons why a van may be in superb condition, but it's used. The metre here thing, which is that was an extra, the temperature control, that is an extra feature. So this place here, it's got lots and lots of vans. This is the largest van supermarket, hypermarket in Europe. I made that word up myself instantly about being a hypermarket. It's got quite a lot of used vans as well, but although most of the used vans are like this one, they're sort of just used, and very few kilometers on the clock. The most I've seen here, kilometers on the clock, is 140,000 on a van which is 8 years old. Oldest van I've seen is 12 years old here. So it's they are concentrating on the quality stuff, and, or should I say, put it another way, the expensive stuff. The reason is, of course, if they have to give a guarantee, then that is understandable. Well, fantastic space around the lounge here. Now there is more information, I believe, on my website motorhomefulltime.com, so should you want to know anything more about it. Now the question I sort of started off with was, what about the price? What did it cost originally, and what would it cost without this? I think the 62,000, to be honest, for a van of this size is a pretty good deal. But then it's, you know, it depends on the equipment. Let's now go and show the semi-integrated. It's not quite the same thing. And this one here, if I remember rightly, is new. So just had a quick walk down. Lyseo TD745. This thing is 60,000 euros. Okay, so but it's semi-integrated, 749 long, 230 wide, 295 in height, and it weighs 3,100. So it's 400 kilos of a payload. Alright, so it's semi-integrated, so you're not going to get a bed over the driving and passenger positions, though you may get a bed, as in this case, over the semi-dinette. Now, what's unusual about this is this really weird bit at the rear. Bürstner started doing this, but I've noticed there's now other brands doing it as well. Okay, so you come in here, admittedly the roof is somewhat low, and outside it's nearly 3 meters in height, but as I come here I can feel my hat scraping against the floor. So if you're any taller than say 176 centimeters, you wouldn't want that there. The advantages though, under the bed you got all of this space, so you can use it during the day and at night. Do you really need 2 tables, 2 loungers in a motorhome? Well, it might be that you want to do completely different things to whomever you're with. You can of course block it off, putting this door here across. You might have your driver up there, or your butler doing the driving. You sit out the back, I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of motorhomers with staff in their vans. Well, there's the ladder. Actually, I say that, but I have actually known that situation. It was in Russia. There was some very wealthy people who had a driver. I had a van. Well, it was one of these 4x4. It was a tough motorhome. It was more of a lorry than a van. But they had the help up front. It was driving and doing the meals and cleaning the place for them. Alright, of the 2, I think I do prefer the first one though. Okay, we shall now go and see. There's a couple more here from Bürstner. Lyseo, Lyseo T690G. This thing is going to cost 65,000 euros. I don't know if it's open or not. It might be closed. It's open. Alright, semi-integrated, beds up there. Now I suspect that these new vans may have been bought on spec by the companies which are here. Buy it on spec and then they can sell it immediately, and people who may want a motorhome, they get it immediately. Disadvantage is they get the spec that the dealer thought would be the one which would be popular in that year. See, this one here is relatively similar to the one we started off with. Relatively similar, I said. Do note these words, but I think they're from the prices, and bearing in mind it's a semi-integrated to an integrated. An integrated, you're looking at 15% more on the price as a general rule of thumb. So therefore, you can see where the advantage is in the first one. Yeah, I'll just stick the thing through the door for this as well. This is Lyseo T736, 65,000. No bed up front. Good idea. See the mosquito things falling down there. Door at the back. Let's hope there's nobody in here. There isn't. Shower's being used for seating. And there's the toilet. Whoops, let's not lock myself in. Say, I've already locked myself once in. Okay, so that gives you a rough idea. Okay, so I think that the used vehicle, you can perhaps see the benefit of buying a recently used vehicle. If you find this of interest, do please let me know. I'm going to try and show as many used vehicles as I can. And thanks for watching. Do bear in mind also, if you're interested in this, you have to contact the seller and not me. I don't get any benefit from actually selling these, showing these things. I have no financial interest whatsoever. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you get any benefit, do consider support on Patreon.